What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Recruit Upper Bracket Finals. Tonight, I am joined by DRX Code and Rex, or Revamp as some of you may know. And we're going to be kicking things off tonight on Inferno. We have the Decoys facing off against the Tadpole Titans, and already things are looking quick for the Decoys. Michael Sark already finding one. Reprise coming out. Gets a little help from his friends, taking down Counter-Strike. Now the retake is on. Kiddo, are you able to find the taps? Not quite, but there's a big push coming through lane. Reprise finds another. Michael Sark trades out. Kiddo finding two quick one taps. And it's all down and empty. Empty finds one. Needs a lot more than that. Not able to find it. That's Kiddo with 3. Michael Sark with 2. Got the full house going on to kick us off on Inferno.
Well, we got a best of 3 ahead of us. First map, Inferno. FRG.
And here's that Kiddo. 2 quick one taps. Basically securing the round. That was good.
It's a big thing for FRG here, too, is that you're going to be watching their pacing a lot tonight. They're either going to slam you home with retakes, or they're going to slam it on team side as well.
Rex, what's your prediction for this first map?
Oh, misnade. Little bit of team damage. And on this new update, we see 4 MP9s coming out. And these MP9s are not as reliable as, well, what these recruit players might be used to, but Counter-Strike's still making it work. Counter-Strike good for 1. Gets chipped down to 12, though. Not able to find anything else. That's Trout flying out of apartments getting 1. Now from lane, Kiddo's got to find something here. Has a little bit of backup coming in. In the form of Sable.
And the recoil kick puts him down.
This is looking like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go with the P90.
Okay, makes it work
Okay.
at long range. Hang on a second.
Whoa.
A lot of ammo in that gun. This is the last clip. Gotta make things work here. 28 bullets. No backup mag. That's an empty.
Hey. 1-1 scoreline. Decoys finding the force back. Gonna be proved to be challenging for Tadpole Titans. Go. Looking rough. Losing that second round is such a pain in the rear end, I tell you what.
It is, but I mean, because of, I mean, no, it might not be because of the economy change, but I'm sure that didn't hurt. Every player on the CT side got an extra $100 that round for finding 2 kills. Oh, and look at this.
Made the difference here.
4
Banana control.
on Banana. I think we have a brawl.
The
Flash
Decoys are
comes
ready. They're
out.
waiting.
And empty. Good for 2. Steve with the trade, though. Michael Sark gets a team kill and another. Takes down Rye. So now it's Michael Sark Counter-Strike in the 2v3. They are separated. Oh, and Counter-Strike top mid with the M4, making it work. Michael Sark just dodging back and forth. It's down to Trout in the 1v2. Takes down 1. That's the M4. The problem taken out of the equation. And bomb on Trout's back. And I like this.
Okay,
Oh,
here we go.
There we go. There's the M4. Trout did not pick up the M4, so 10 bullets left. Michael Sark. No kit as well. Time is starting to get a little bit dangerous here, and Trout's trying to tap away, but just dancing around each other, and well, Trout's gonna win.
Apple Titans punished. Punished for buying in. I mean, you have to. It's one loss bonus.
One loss bonus, and I mean, they force back and look at their eco. It's not completely terrible. Counter-Strike able to afford armor. Now, Revamp, as we get into this, kind of an eco round here, I want to hear your take of each of these teams. Who do you think is coming out on top? Who do you think is the stronger team here tonight?
It's going to be an interesting map, to be completely transparent across the series, just because with both of these teams, they are very strong on what they play. To be fair, the FRG here is the 7th seed, and they've beaten seeds 2 and 3 so far in this upper bracket. So it's a very strong push, but NAN, since mid-season, picking up an empty, he has been dangerous, and speak of the devil, he's hitting one. But they've been all looking dangerous, and it could go for 3 again. I have a strong feeling this goes 3.
Okay. But these weapons on the Decoys making quick work of Tadpole Titans.
Oh, hang on a second. Michael Sark. Lions won. Extra $50. How many times can we talk about the new update in 4 rounds?
Extra 50. I'm kind of itching to find out how this is out. See it in play.
Early timeout for FRG.
Gonna need some kills to find out what it looks like.
Right. But Michael Sark, he's putting up some numbers early on in this half. 6 and 3, already a 2 KD.
Fun fact for that as well, he hadn't played CS in 5 days since yesterday, got off the plane, got on his computer at 9 p.m. and took T and sent them into the lower bracket.
Hey, taking a break might be the move.
That's my heal for everything. My medicine. Just stop playing.
Just put the game down,
But I can't.
I love losing elo.
His case is to open too.
Right. All right.
Boys. Empty. On the scope up.
That smoke is gonna miss. Seen a little bit of missed util so far.
Ooh.
Ollie's gonna come in. Steve. Okay, Steve's able to make it out.
Not too much investment, really. Look. Kiddo.
It is the tough part on Inferno. Once you lose banana control, especially a 5v5 like this, it's a little bit tough as to, where you send this op to.
So true.
Flash.
The Decoys are also fighting for upper mid, and they found it.
Yep, and that's
it's
going
drawing
to
the rotation back.
That's the rotate back now. And so Kiddo, the op, is not going to be here. And now Empty gets spotted. Michael Sark and Steve chiming in with 2. And last 2 players are here a little bit late, but Steve's going to come in for the reswing. TK finds 1. Now Steve knows. Got to play a little bit safe here. Can't give up too much. Kiddo, first time seeing them on the op right now. Reprise pushes, finds the kill. That's a 2v2 retake. Oh, Counter-Strike finds 1. And it's a 1v2 for TK. TK now,
Whoa.
a lot of...
Wait.
They ran out of time.
What?
Didn't even,
They ran out of time?
I didn't even notice that.
There's no timer for me to look at. I was just like, oh, the round's over?
It's kind of jarring.
That's gonna prompt a Decoys timeout. What do we do now, guys? We just lost to time.
Okay, so Decoys opting for the slow round. Maybe not that slow, in the future, but I liked what the Decoys were doing there, especially with taking the banana control and forcing the rotation over, taking the opportunity to try to find that trade top mid, but no need for the trade. So great tactics right off the bat from Decoys. But a little bit of a blunder.
A little blunder. A little.
Maybe they figure out time management in this mid round this time.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. One can hope. Wow. NAN being previously cursed with never being able to win a finals. Broken that curse, but the Decoys trying to make sure that curse remains broken, doesn't come back to haunt them. Comes not quite through. Apparently not holding that deep of an angle.
Oh, they're getting close up in apps.
Uh-oh.
Sable now. Knows that there's activity.
They're just gonna have two here in apps.
Finds the first. Prompts the drop off. And now Sable's close, and Trout just swings out into 3, looking at finding a lot more than they were hoping for. Fish out of water. Now it's Ryan Reprise trying to get this round back together. But it's all falling apart.
Reprise here, you gotta back off a little bit, man.
I mean, maybe
They are
Reprise thinks
all here.
thinks they can do it, huh?
That's one.
Yeah, there's the first. Op is still alive though. Wait. All 4 of these players are playing off of site right now. So there's a weird opportunity here. 15 seconds. Time is again becoming an issue, but
Hey.
tied up game.
Oh, the tap. No, they're pushed back onto that A side. Much battling. Held out. Was enveloping the site.
What do the Decoys choose to do? Well, they choose to die to Kiddo's op, but they go fast up. Banana. Already finding good damage, but they need to find a lot more than that if they want to have a chance in this round. Rye finds one. Steve almost caught the cross there. Plant's gonna go down. Steve trying to tap away, but gets dinked down for his troubles. And Trout moves the plant location and dies to Steve. So, Perch has been recovered.
Ooh, Rye goes down to Counter-Strike.
Blank as well. Things are looking tough. It's a great round for Decoys so far, but they have what it takes to finish it off. TK only taking 2 damage from that nade. Oh, Counter-Strike spotted him, I think. Oh, now spots him on the quick turnaround through the smoke. And that's Reprise going down as well. Counter-Strike picking up a triple there on that flank through Banana.
These FRG retakes, they did this last night. They wait and then they slam it home, and then it's nothing doing for the T's in the post plant. They just can't figure these frogs out.
Oh man, and the plant reposition might have been what lost them the round right there.
Kind of turning out to be an issue for the Decoys, really. Getting that thing down.
Put that thing down, Decoys. Whoa! Rye gets caught out.
Oops.
Guess just wasn't expecting the op to be playing that aggressive.
At that angle, he had it much.
TK spots the shoulder. Doesn't wait for the reswing, though. I don't know if that was calmed. Not sure if they're fully aware. Now they are. Kiddo, all of a sudden, is now on A site.
Defenders here. Right into the scope.
He finds another counter-strike. This is just... This op has been working a masterclass for the Frogs right now.
Kiddo is on. That op didn't come out on Mirage last night until very late in the game, too. So seeing this happen now, it's a big change of events for the Frogs. And they got a bank over there on Kiddo, too.
And
That's no joke.
This is the Frogs map pick. Correct?
It is. And last night it was the same pick. First starter, they went here on Inferno. They went 13-6 on T. Honestly, fully expected them to go maybe Dust 2 tonight, but I think they played NAN on Dust 2 and they knew what was happening, and I think neither of those teams wanted to go back there, apparently.
Nobody wants to play on Dust.
Except the Frogs. They've done it.
Maybe the Decoys are scared. Frightened.
Be a little weak.
But you were saying that these cut through tougher competition bracket.
And they've been hot too, considering they played yesterday, and NAN had about 4 or 5 days off.
Question is, how did NAN use their time off? Relaxing?
A lot of demo review.
I'm sure.
Hope so.
And again, this fast MAC-10 play, they're going to be taking a lot of damage in the mollies, though. Michael Sark finds one. Second on the platter is Reprise. Gets taken down by Steve. Steve looking for more. Finds one, but be a little bit too wide of a swing. Trout's down to 3 HP. So a nade could be doing a lot of good. There's 1 HE remaining on Kiddo. And you know, this bomb going down, even still, it just does. Oh my god, Kiddo with the nose scope as well. Trout, 3 HP.
Dead here.
This is over. Oh, save. Whoa. Okay.
All right.
Okay, slight jump scare. But I mean, again, even when they get the bomb down, right, it still just does not feel like, it doesn't feel possible for them to hold it.
No. Yeah, that post plant fell over before it even started, really.
And those first few bullets missed, but luckily he's 3 health.
Right. Yeah. You only need one. Kiddo almost on max cash.
Plenty of ops.
Yeah. That's not dropping over for the spread out.
I keep that eco. It's just manageable with eyes.
Oh, Michael Sark. Good swinging, Steve. Almost.
Good spread.
Bomb's gonna go down. Maybe this retake. Maybe this is the time. Oh, that nade does huge damage onto Rye. Both Rye and TK low. Reprise, the only healthy member on this Decoy squad, doing his job, finding one. Needs a lot more, though. Nade's gonna miss. Flash is not gonna hit either. Oh, Kiddo. Kiddo's out on banana, and Rye swings back out. Reprise goes down, but it's a 2v2. And time is getting low. Michael Sark needs to do this quick. Not able to find TK, so this 26 HP does the job for the Decoys, picking up their 4th round, breaking that Tadpole streak.
Off of post plant too. Post plant. Boys shoring up the defense. And smoke play out of TK. Difference there. Securing the bag.
I mean, Reprise also just staying alive there. That was a massive part of that round, right? Making sure that the 2 players up banana can't get up any faster. I think that was Sable trying to find that kill at the end there. worked
No
somewhat.
success. Yeah. A little bit different pace.
Gonna give it to him too.
Michael
They
Sark
know they're all
rotates
here.
over. Yeah, Michael Sark
He's
rotates
on an
all
island.
over. Oh, Nempty. Not quite able to find the kill on the Counter-Strike. That could have drawn a rotate back, but instead it's just going to be a essentially 5v5 B site. And Steve swings out through the smoke. And Sable, excuse me, not Steve, but
Whoa!
Sable gets the reload off, and now it's down to Nempty. Nempty was this thorn in the side at top mid, and they're not expecting Nempty here quite yet. Couple players low, but
Oh, the swing.
there's just too much asked.
I think Nempty did all the damage that round. Or at least most of it.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
Now the Decoys, all they can hope for is a 5th round going into their CT side. I cannot believe Sable gets...
But how do you let that reload happen? How do you not finish that off?
Oh,
W key. Oh.
They played.
Tragic,
They
really.
were in the Matrix last night too against T, and it just happened again.
With this half. And it's really in the end games. He takes.
All's quiet on the Inferno.
I mean, yeah, it's all quiet, and there's almost... I mean, there's really not a lot of util on either side right here. Still have some smokes up for the Decoys, and Nempty not quite swinging out in time. Finally takes down Kiddo. Kiddo's been feeling invincible recently, but Counter-Strike now playing in the front of this pit. Again, this lack of defensive util coming in to hurt them, and TK finds Counter-Strike. Now there's still this player on site to deal with. Sable, gone. Oh, Steve.
Last round and a half, they have to go.
How do you think Steve introduces himself when he goes to parties?
I've heard his chicken
Minecraft
jockey.
movie?
It's pretty good.
Really?
Oh, good.
Holy line up!
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Good spam, I guess.
All right. Place out with 5.
Not a bad
Another
T half.
decent half.
Yeah, it's not a bad T half. I mean, you got Reprise holding it down 11 and 11. Top of the scoreboard right now for the Decoys. Meanwhile, on the other side, you got Michael Sark at the top of the scoreboard with the most damage. The rest of the team baiting him.
Revamp, what's your prediction for the second half?
I'm gonna have to see how Frog decides to pace this against NAN, because considering they went fast on all these other teams, I mean, I don't think they switch it up. I think they just keep hammering it home.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Some slower plays out of the...
Oh, right. That's a good shot onto Steve to start off this round. And Trout finds one through the smoke as well. Now TK needs to find this. Needs this kill.
Whoa.
Gets it through some body shots. Last 2 players are going up banana.
That's it. Ooh.
Reprise does find one. But a 1v3 now for Kiddo. And Kiddo's going aggressive, looking to hopefully equalize this a little bit further. Does so. Finds one. Now there's only, I mean, 98 HP combined between these 2 players. It's the first plant. Last 2 players coming through CT. Kiddo unaware. Spots the shoulder of Trout. Doesn't know that TK is going to be this close, though. This could be a rude awakening for Kiddo. Kiddo gets the turnaround. So hang on. The 1v4 is doable. She comes out.
Happening.
Oh, Kiddo. Kiddo now knows Trout's location. And gets the kill as well against Trout, putting up an 8th round for Frog.
impressive. Kiddo has been really
Are
the
you
difference.
joking? Kiddo is on fire. After a little quiet
15 and
night last
5.
night, 1v4 on the pistol round. Can you let's be real, that 9 health player swinging that out first was definitely not the right way to go. You got to swing together on that.
Oh my god. What just
was
happened?
so much damage.
And the round is
Man,
already over.
Scott, come get your recruit team. Oh my god, it was reprise.
And we're back with the team damage. It was the story of last night. It is the same story again.
Nan, what is going on? NA nades.
Living up to the name.
Like that was a 200 damage nade
It needs
in
to.
all
It's
the
got.
wrong
It's
ways.
gotta go into the hype video next season.
What on earth? And reprise needing to pay for the sins. Oh, the nade. Come on, do it. Oh, the nade's gonna finish off.
Ah! It all comes full circle. His punishment will be being put in office with max volume and being flashbanged for an hour straight.
Sentenced to 2 hours. Sentenced to 2 hours of nade lessons with Carrie.
And the nade comes back to bite him at the end of the round. You love to see it.
Oh my god.
A little bit of a snafu out of the decoy. See if they can recover.
Everyone needs to avoid reprise from now on. Nempty's going to be playing close here. I don't think they're quite aware of this. Michael Sark's using up a lot. Hang on. Nempty only goes for one, maybe a second, but not quite.
Out of the barrel there.
Oh, and counter strike. Spots the body of Trout. Trout swung past. Now Steve, not able to find the spray. Trout gets that kill. So a 3v4 favoring the Decoys.
Set up.
Trout gets spotted and quickly taken down by Counter-Strike. TK's got to stay alive. But that Molly, the CT Mollies are putting in work right now. Oh, very awkward fight going on site right now. Rise somehow able to make it away. TK goes down in his place.
They both ran out of ammo there.
Reprise and Rye. Oh, and good damage onto Sark, but this leaves Rye alone in the 1v1 now. 5 HP on Michael Sark. This is doable. Not doable for Rye, though. Michael Sark too quick. And so double digits now for FRG. Stacking them rounds.
Yeah. 4v3. But no cigar. The Decoys against. Closing out the round. Continuing onto their CT half.
Ooh. Kiddo. It's good damage with the nade, though.
Twice in a row.
These are gonna hear TK though.
Empty.
Eve takes a little bit of damage now. Molly should let Trout know that made it past. Oh, smoke spam not good.
Double tight. It's trying to kind of figure out what they want to do. It's big damage.
Not gonna know Nempty's here either. Not at this angle, at least.
Yeah, Empty's up to the plate.
Gotta be quick with it. Finds one. Trade available. Kiddo takes him down. And now the reswing from Reprise is no good. So 2v3 retake on the B site. Things are starting to feel unwinnable, but Rye with a quick kill through the smoke makes things a little bit easier.
TK's just sitting
Available
in the CT
as well.
smoke.
Oh, and TK swings out, but not able to find the kill onto Steve. That pushes Rye into a 1v2. Chicken's going to go down in that molly, but that's going to be the only damage it does. Rye trying to find more. Finds the good one tap onto Steve. And it's Kiddo versus Rye. Another 1v1. The Decoys can't let this slip through their hands again. And they're not going to. Rye with the 1v2 clutch to put up a 6th round, again breaking that streak from the Tadpole Titans.
Great clutch from Rye. This game is a bit nuts, a bit wild.
NAN really needed that round to stay in this game. They don't have that, it's over.
Yeah, without a doubt. NAN kind of stuck with some low util. How do they
Here
gonna
comes
do
that
with Nana?
FRG pacing.
Nade's not going to do any damage either. A little damage, I should say. Now Nempty. Flash comes through. Not ready. Not finding anything. Nempty waiting a little too long. Maybe just not spotting the players. And that's going to be Reprise taking a fall as well. And Rye swings through. Finds one. Finds two. Rye is trying to put this team on his back right now. Trying to equalize. A 3v3 now. Trout looking the wrong way. TK going down. It's Rye. You clutched last round, but this would be an ace.
Only 20 seconds.
Oh, and now you just gotta try to escape. And Counter-Strike's gonna make sure that doesn't happen. There is no escape from Counter-Strike.
The FRG banana slammer.
Yeah, they just cracked open that B site without any issue. Good flashes. Kiddo putting in some insane work. 3 KD.
He's putting up Zywoo numbers.
Yeah, definitely finding massive impact on both halves.
He's putting this team on her back here on these retakes for sure. Just can't get the job done on some of these. He is not just getting the support she needs.
Yeah, Rye's been stuck in a clutch for 2 rounds in a row now. Gotta ask, what is going on?
I think Rye's also calling this team.
Oh, a lot of trades happening back and forth towards that A site. So a 3v4 for the Decoys, trying to prevent map point here. Map point.
Rye has to again make the difference in this round.
But it could just be a wrap.
Prize.
Both to B and to the game. Reprise finds that kill. And that's the wrap confirmed. And Rye left on her own.
Again.
Again.
The big question is, does she pull this off yet again?
I think right now the best move is just try and save. Try and hold on to this gun. You need it. Can't be doing anything too crazy. 50 HP left on her.
Gonna flex the skin real quick as well.
Now, if you are the Decoys right now, Revamp, what do you change? What do you try to fix to, hopefully push this map into overtime?
If you're gonna push this map into overtime on FRG, like I said from the jump of this map, it's pacing. It's all pacing. If they're gonna get aggressive, you got to get aggressive back. You got to find a way to hit them where it hurts, and you got to find a way to catch them on timings. And they're just not finding it for themselves. They can't figure out what FRG is doing on this pacing.
I totally agree. Making some map control plays, some info plays, definitely a necessity. That the Decoys, they need to take those risks.
I mean, when your team captain over there on FRG is probably already 4 beers deep, you got to be thinking here, if you're NAN, you got to eliminate this guy from the equation because he's a powerhouse when he's drinking.
So am I.
I wish I was joking.
I Counter-Strike better when I drink.
Slow round out of the Tadpole Titans. And this is the easy part of T-side, right? Is you get to kind of set this pace, decide how this round's going to play out. Trout's going to get caught out in the molly and caught out by Kiddo. Now, Sable trying to make it up. The nade's going to be doing good damage, taking out Kiddo. And TK's still alive on this site, only good for 1. So it's Reprise and Empty for this map. They need to make this work.
2v4.
This needs to happen. The one tap's not quite connecting.
What can you do? No util.
I mean,
Trying to go for a backstab.
Reprise leaves Nempty alone. A 1v4 for this first map of our grand finals. And Michael Sark comes in from behind to finish off that game, a 13-6 deja vu.
Oh, yeah.
What a blowout.
A 3.29 KD on Kiddo there. That is nuts.
That's looking like playoff MVP numbers.
No joke, actually.
And I mean, seriously, what could you do if you're NAN going into this Mirage map?
You got to figure out your pacing because they still haven't figured that out on either side.
Yeah, out of NAN, saw some good ideas on the T half, but a lack of initiative really on that CT side made things a lot more challenging than they needed to be. And they only found 1 round, and it was off the back of a clutch. Hoping on Mirage, we're going to see a little bit of that initiative that we wanted to see here on Inferno. And, a little bit more of a game plan, especially going into those late rounds. We saw so many post plants and retakes just taken apart, really, by FRG. And I think that's on NAN, not necessarily on FRG being, better. But I think this was like NAN kind of giving up some rounds.
Yeah, I've got to agree with that. I think there were definitely some rounds, especially on that T side, that it felt like NAN should have been able to close them out, right? A lot of B site retakes. It seemed like B was maybe the only site on the map for NAN. And even then, in those retakes, they couldn't quite hold it down. A 2v3 retake on B, even though maybe you're down a player, it should be doable with how holdable B site is. But they were just consistently kind of giving up early picks or early retake picks, and it ended up just costing them, I feel like, almost the entire map, right? If you can't get your footing and really kind of solidify your position as like, okay, we can get these kills, we can force our way into a site and hold it, it starts to hurt the confidence a lot more than anything. And you need that confidence going into CT side, going into those retakes, going into, oh, okay, you know what? Maybe we do want to actually take banana here. Because that was another thing I felt like might have been lacking, was just banana control. And was the confidence a factor in that?
Yeah. But shout out to FRG. Individuals really shining there for the Frogs camp. And I really do think that the individual plays, Kiddo going crazy, is really also a massive factor. Those late rounds is where your individuals shine, and individual mechanics, individual game sense. These are the sort of things that make the difference in those scenarios. So FRG kind of showing that they do have possibly the better players here.
I also think about Tolgo. You lose a 1v pistol retake, and then you drop a 200 team damage nade 2 rounds later. Like, you got to think, if you're them here, like, how do we reset and go into this next map without the same miscues that plagued you on the same map, like, and especially going into this match too. I've seen maybe NAN play. They played us on Mirage early season. They're very dominant in their mid control setups. In terms of it all, FRG again known to slam it home. They play like it's a face it level 3. They are just running down sites. They are retaking it like their life depends on it, because they want it, and it's clear. And then the thing is, with NAN, they want it too. They like we said earlier, they won't want that curse to continue, even though they broke it once. But how do we run this back and not fall apart again?
I mean, really, all you got to do is hope that NAN right now, if I were them, if I was Rye talking to the team, just be let them know, hey guys, we have Mirage in the bag. We have 100% win rate on this map. There's no reason that we should change that, and that we should lose this map right here, especially when essentially it's for all the marbles, right? Everything is up for grabs right now. You need to get this map, and you need to get back under control, and just kind of, I mean, like we were just talking about, like we've been talking about, right? Get the mental back in check. Get the confidence going again. Because, like you said, if they're relying on those mid-heavy setups and taking control of mid, what happens when you lose confidence in your ability to take control of a position, take control of an area of the map, right? Well, all of a sudden, you're missing your smokes, or maybe you're just missing your shots, and it allows FRG to come in and take claim and take control of the entire game, and essentially just steamroll you, which is what we saw on Inferno.
It'd be interesting to see how this the side goes, because obviously I don't know what the sides are looking at for this match. I believe it's going to be FRG starting CT. So you got to think, if you're NAN, how do we go into this pistol and take these first rounds off them on B side and just keep the ball rolling? The thing is, on Mirage too, if you're not playing for that control, have those first 2 rounds, if you can't figure out after that on weird ecos and hit sites, what are you to do?
Yeah. But yeah, I think we are we loading into the next map, or is it like a break? Okay, well, if they got 10 players in the server, I think we can find plenty to talk about. How much do you guys think the new CT Mollies played a role in this last matchup?
Oh, you saw them extending. Yeah, that was the craziest part, especially too the banana control factor for FRG on that CT was even that aggression that they pushed in with, and then even on the opposite side of the end, when FRG is trying to push T-apps here, they're throwing those mollies that normally end up a little bit short of that staircase, and now it's extending past it, so it's cutting you off and it's giving you info about how many players are there. So they're definitely proving a little factor. It's going to be interesting to see maybe how it also plays into B-apps pushes on Raj. That's going to be a big interesting thing. And also, how do you compensate for the gaps you used to be able to sneak into off T-ramp? All these things that the T's really have to think about now with this. And knowing my lovely recruits is they don't like to look at patch notes. So it might be a feeling that maybe they're a little unaware.
why do I have an extra $150, guys? Where did this money come from?
I feel like they're figuring it out.
Yeah, I think.
But what better time than in a final, right?
Yeah, no kidding. And I think this CT side on Mirage is going to prove interesting because I know a big part of Mirage is the fact that everyone feels that it's CT sided already. So does this change now help them a little bit more, right? The extra money, the bigger mollies, the MP9s get changed up a little bit, but at the end of the day, I think we didn't see too many MP9s on Inferno there. We definitely saw that one round where there were 4. But there were a couple rounds where there was a lot, but then a lot of the rounds I didn't feel like we saw as many as we could have. So I'm not sure if the MP9s are really going to be playing a role here, especially on a map like Mirage with a lot more long range angles. And so I guess we'll just have to see though.
Yeah, and we saw. I think something to keep a lookout for is Kiddo. Do they continue to be as dominant as they were with the op? On this map that requires the op even more. Where that impact is seen twofold as compared to Inferno. So something to keep a lookout for, I think, for sure.
And the question is, like, if man, dominant that op was in that last game, obviously with him dropping above 3 rating, literally putting up Nika Dawes versus Complexity number. And he's on it, but the question is FRG going to stick him in window, or is FRG going to put him everywhere this match? Are they going to put him in con, or are they going to put him on CT side, and he's going to peak, or he's going to peak A ramp quick? Like, you got to think, your NAN, like, how do you remove that op out of the equation fast on your T side?
Yeah, for sure. I do hope that FRG does keep the op mobile. It's definitely the way to play it. And shows a stronger understanding of the game. So hoping to see Kiddo really embrace what they're doing right now and get active, And on T side, going for those early picks. I want to see that.
Currently also in the midst of finding out the blood alcohol content of FRG's captain currently. So I hopefully have an answer for it soon. He went 9 beers deep last night and they're BO3.
Damn. Yeah. Couple beers. 2 3 beers.
He drank 12 against us in first round of upper bracket. So I figure he said last night in the post game that his pacing on his drinking might need to slow down a little bit.
You could understand him.
He speaks. He's very good. He's a party animal. He's
a professional. Yeah, he sounds professional.
Okay. Yeah, I think
that's
the
awesome.
Only times I remember drinking during CSC was when I was playing for NAN and we'd lose another grand finals. then after that it was then it was beer time.
We like staying loose. Some might like to call this league a beer league. Some people are proving it.
This is true. Now I think the other big thing, right, is can Kiddo keep up the same pace? Because obviously what we just saw was a monster game out of them. Can you keep up the same pace going into Mirage? Are you going to feel like
last night? Same thing. It was,
okay.
But for FRG too, last night it was, and I'm sorry for interrupting you. But
no, you're good.
In regards to FRG and that firepower, it was a different player every match was on top.
Yeah.
It was just if someone was falling behind in the same way, I think first map it was Counter-Strike up top on the leaderboard there, and then it went down to I think back to Kiddo and then to Sark. Like, so these guys are picking each other up. Like and if the one's falling short, someone else is rising. So it's gonna be interesting to see if again Kiddo keeps them on this map, or if it's just gonna be a switch out.
All right. Well, it sounds like we got Pistol coming up, so we're gonna see exactly what happens here. We're gonna get right into that now.
All right, here we are on Inferno. So out of the decoys, right off the bat, we're seeing a flash and a smoke on Nempty. What could they be cooking up? And it looks like some sort of B play.
Last B, perhaps? Low B.
There's no Molly though on these CTs here. No gonna look to see if this works out.
And look, Michael Sark is in ladder. He can't help.
Yep, and I mean, Sable.
This is gonna be retake right off the bat.
Yeah. Already stuck. Now that smoke's going to come down on market as well, buying him a little bit of time. Michael Sark going to be chipped down pretty heavily. The retake's coming out fast. Sable, good for one. Taking down Rye. Trade comes out from TK. It is kills going back and forth every which way, and they've got to find these a lot quicker. Kiddo finds TK.
Uh-oh.
And that's, yeah,
What
that
a
was a
retake.
fast retake.
Wow, all part of the plan. FRG decided to play that site retake.
Relying on
I
the
like that.
shots.
Sable
FRGs know they got shooters.
backing up. Good. Good move. So a solid start for FRG, really. But Bomb Plant opens up that opportunity to buy back in for the Decoys. So this conversion is up for grabs.
How do they want to play it? There's not a lot of long-range weaponry here on the Tadpole Titan side, so
Ooh, oh.
mid does become a little bit of an opportunity. Not that there's much better weaponry for the Decoys.
Boys were suspicious about a push.
Rye
Ooh.
gets caught out by Steve coming up the ladder. Nempty swinging out, spots the player, but no damage each way.
Look at it, a 4-3 action on Rye there. I don't know if she plays in.
When Kiddo is now in con, Counter-Strike is here, ready for a potential smoke push. Empty's just going to get an up-close and personal underpass. Spots the head, not able to line up the crosshair with it.
Decoys are going into B site. They found the pick.
Counter-Strike found one as well, though, so a 4v3. Bomb's going to be going down.
Another B site retake.
Oh, and Reprise needs to stay healthy, needs to stay alive. Steve's going to make sure that doesn't happen. TK does get a kill back. Empty, a lot on your plate. Finds one. Doesn't find a second, though. Low HP on Michael Sark. Could make things interesting for TK. Nice low HP player. Now it's just down to Steve. TK is currently just in this smoke. Trying to find the side of it, but gets taken down by Steve. Steve wins that round with a 3K. So now, all the shooters are starting to shoot. But time? Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. He's got it.
Just barely. As soon as he got on it, that 10-second beep started.
Oh. 2-0. Right off the bat, the Decoys on the back foot.
This is for all the marbles. They've got to win this. Otherwise, they are stuck in the lower bracket.
Don't want to be there.
Oh, you want to... I mean, if you're first seed, so far you've positioned yourself as the best team in Recruit. And correct me if I'm wrong, Tadpole Titans were 6 seed? 7 seed?
7 seed.
7 seed. Can't be losing to them.
Cinderella story. It's like the dodgeball movie.
I wish I got that reference.
You haven't seen dodgeball?
I don't think I have. Maybe I have 15 years ago, but
The Vince Vaughn action?
yeah, no, probably not.
I haven't seen it either.
We are seeing some action on B site. Sable's already down to 19 HP. Not getting caught out, though. Keeping that shoulder tucked. The nade does good damage, but not lethal.
Another B site retake.
5v5 at that.
And it seems
Kiddo
like it's
finding
just
TK Nempty, though. Nempty good on the flank. Finds 2. Gets taken down by Steve. A 3v3 now. 2 players coming from Cat.
RJ's got 2 kits here.
Kraut's already...
This is doable.
Kraut's a little aggressive here. Gotta hopefully find something. Players out
Time
of
is
market,
ticking.
though. Trout gets one, Reprise gets another, and it's all down to Sark, who goes down.
Third time's a charm.
So there we go, the Decoys. Again, with the B site, huh?
Trying to think if it's something for them, maybe where they're considering that, oh, let's keep slamming this site and maybe they'll forget about it. Finally gonna go to A.
Classic strat.
Yep.
They won't believe us this time. They won't think it's B this time.
And here's the mid setup you were talking about, I think. Couple smokes thrown. Oh, but look at how active
On the
FRG is.
It's getting aggressive.
He's got to be careful.
Completely trying to shut this down, but
Whoa.
it's just not working. Counter-Strike does find one, but 1 HP on Nempty.
Pull
That
that
nade
nade.
might do the job. No, not quite. Okay.
Those damn MP9s.
And again, the bomb going down at B.
Oh, Sark is just aware of this. Not sure where Nempty could have gone to. And Nempty waiting. Now activates. Gonna catch this kill. Yes. So a 2v2. Nempty on 1 HP, though. They're looking tough.
So behind this retake.
Trout, yeah, Trout has to be diligent here. Down to 5 HP himself. And time is going to start being a little bit of an issue here. Trout just has to stay alive. Is there time? There's no kit. There's no kit, so there is no
Nope.
time. And the Decoys pick up a second off this B site.
Both of those players with kits going down there is huge, and there's no one close to grab that kit off of.
Tragic, really. So the 2v2, I mean the B site retakes, 2 for 2. The Decoys, what do they do now? I'm seeing some players looking towards A.
That pushes the Tadpole Titans to a little bit of a decision with their eco, right? How do they want to play it? Save does come through. Dualies on Steve.
Oh, it's a hard rush.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not like this. Okay.
Oh!
Trout and Ryan
Okay.
recover with a good spray.
That round could have gotten dicey. But Sable and Kiddos stuck with the USPs.
Might be able to find the dualies and maybe an AK on ramp. As long as Rye... Ooh, Rye heard the footstep. Knows that something is up. It's a flash. Reprise. Finds Kiddo. Now, Sable does get the AK. Probably just going to run and save with that.
Yeah, just save.
Get out of there.
Oh, and look at Trout. Trout's ready. Trout's here.
They don't want that AK anywhere.
No saved weapons. Decoys really getting taking their advantages wherever they can get them. The Decoys finally getting the lead.
This is their map pick. So now they're feeling like things are going their way.
If I'm not mistaken, they have yet to lose on this map too.
Ooh, Counter-Strike. Let's find Empty. This would be the Decoys' first loss on Mirage. If they lose it, that is.
Player spotted towards apps. Decoys are sending the bomb towards A. Looks like they're going to try to crunch this A site. Got a lot of weight on Counter-Strike's shoulders right now.
Trout. Finds the kill. Quickly traded out by Kiddo. TK now is aware. While Reprise and
If
Rye
actually
working
keeping
their
that
way out of
advantage.
ramp.
But Steve's in this ratty ninja position.
Molly. It's 2 Mollies actually let them know that 2 players are here.
They're not going to check this.
Oh, Steve finds one. Kiddo finds the other. And it's all down to TK in the 1v4. Needs a lot. Not finding anything. So 3 kills for Kiddo that round.
And a free op.
Said Kiddo's name a lot last game. Feels like we've been saying it a little bit less this game. But now finally starting to kick things up. Kick things into drive.
I'm curious what they're going to do.
It's frogs. They are picking each other up. Steve at 9-2 so far here.
Yeah, really picking up that slack, yeah. FRG really kept that pressure up off that opening pick in that last round. Sort of stuff you like to see.
Fast
Some
underpass.
pass play.
With 2, that leaves Cat a little vulnerable. Cat and B-Site as a whole, but 2 players through apps could make things very confusing. Very weird for the Decoys. These footsteps are surely heard. There's 4 players here now for the Tadpole Titans, and they're finding a lot.
Whoa!
Oh, with the nade? Okay. Nade doesn't do too much. Trades come out. And empty now in the 1v3. Doesn't find
Whoa.
Steve? What happened there?
Ran out of
Ammo?
ammo.
Oh, spray. Steve. 10 and 2 now. And that was a solid spray. Solid spray on an empty. Tadpole Titans bringing it back. Putting this game back on track.
Pushes.
Full palace
wait,
push?
wait. Reprise has an R8.
Oh, no.
Ah, it's goated. That's goated.
A little bit of
So
a troll
awesome.
weapon.
Is
A
this
little bit of a
stack.
troll weapon. Now it comes out. No flashes. No nothing. Just dry, and it's Counter-Strike with
Let him get
4.
the ace!
Looking for the ace. Tapping away. It's
Let
Reprise.
him ace!
The nade. Not gonna do it. Oh, and Reprise
Get in there.
just trying to stay alive here. Counter-Strike. The nade from Kiddo's gonna steal the ace.
The stolen ace.
Solid defense from Counter-Strike. Just spraying them down as they come out.
Did he let off mouse 1 there? Oh, he did not.
FRG hoping to topple this undefeated team on this map.
Aggression.
Decoys. Going back
Kiddo.
to what they know works.
And Kiddo's here, posted on this angle. Needs this to work. Needs to be
How
able
do
to
Decoys
hold
get
this
through this?
line. Doesn't quite hit the full body shot. Wallbang, not good enough for a kill, but there finds the kill onto Reprise. Not an empty looking that way. But already, it's a 5v4 retake. They're out of market door. Steve finds
open?
one, looking for a second. Not spamming. Quite good enough. Sable's out as well. And Sable unaware that Nempty's still tucked into bench. It's a 2v2 now. Make it a 2v1. Nempty going nuclear on this hold. Needs to take down Kiddo. The spam through the smoke is going to be good. Nempty with a 4K of his own.
Kiddo just couldn't find the bomb there.
Unlucky. Unlucky. But this B site is really what's kind of becoming the target for the Decoys. But this whole half seems to be revolving around.
Sticking with what worked the previous 3 round
Yeah.
wins.
Yeah. All right, guys, what got us our 3 wins?
And it looks like FRG adjusts their setup, sending back 2 to B. Much more default setup.
Decoys, they're lining up for A. Changing it up. Wait, I'm empty.
Not ended well before. Ace. Counter-Strike finds Nempty. Steve just holding this down. A site is just not working for the Decoys. Trout and Reprise left alone to their own devices, trying to figure out something, a way back in. Oh, Counter-Strike gets spotted. There's a flank to worry about as well. There's Kiddo finding Trout, and the flank comes through, taking down Reprise. So a 6-4 score line. And if I'm NAN right now, I'm just saying, last 2 rounds, just go B. Just go B. Send it.
I mean, the last round they did, it was the same thing like I mentioned earlier. Is like, oh, they're gonna eventually forget about it, and guess what? They forgot about it.
Yeah, true.
Just go
but
back
what
to
I'm
it.
wondering is where is the Decoys mid control?
They're not playing for it here.
There's 3 players at B this time around.
FRG definitely suspicious of the.
Well, he does a little bit of damage, but I'm not sure if anyone was around to hear that. I'm not sure. Sable might have heard that. Out with the MAC-10 playing this long-range angle.
The Frogs are just not giving anything up right now.
Counter-Strike. There's Reprise going down. Counter-Strike is at 15-6. Looking to just tack on more kills. Looking to close out this finals. And this is, I mean, it's just anywhere the Decoys are looking right now, it is falling apart. TK though, hang on. Piecing something back together. Finally, Steve shuts that down. Another player just popping off for the Tadpole Titans. Bomb plant would be massive here. Hang on, Trout does find the kill onto Michael Stark. A 2v2 now. Trout surviving that op shot from Kiddo. And the spam, the spray from Steve is gonna finally be good. But yeah, the Trout.
Someone get on this bomb.
Trout's not gonna be able to do anything.
It's just an issue.
Yeah.
The Decoy's making it a little dicey with that TK2K.
See what you did there.
It does.
Yeah,
Well,
like
it
that.
does. It does open up the possibility for the bomb plant there, and then also, you know, provides them with a little bit of a better buy. So
Steve with
Yeah,
a
that's
4-6-7 towards the half. Are we joking?
Yeah, that's insane.
I don't think
Steve
he's
is definitely
joking.
looking strong.
And no one on the Decoy side has a 1.0 or better.
It's just rough. They've gone away from their ways of fighting for mid, and they're not doing it.
And the lack of mid control is, I think, definitely a problem.
It's apparent.
Makes these late round plays a little easier to read, and setting up for those retakes just that much easier for the Frogs. Okay, might be seeing some mid control. Gone in window, smoke in.
Yeah, here's the mid control they were missing.
Yep.
Maybe a little, too late, but the chance. Now, I mean, the Tadpole Titans are doing really good at responding to this, though.
Yeah, and this util is almost all
Sark and
gone.
ladder already here.
Ooh, Kiddo with the op flick, not going to connect. And Sark, that window position does do good, but only for one. TK finds one. Now Kiddo goes down to Trout. Team Flash comes through, Sable's on Cat. Need to be aware of this. They needed to handle this. Oh, and Trout with the good headshot. Taking down one of the A defenders. There's one more, though. Well, two more now. Reprise. A little bit of a backstab. Now they know that Sable was towards Cat. Is that communicated?
What can you do? Just a flash. You do have the kit, though.
So far, Sable is one of the quieter members of the Tadpole Titans of this FRG squad. Now tries to make it an 8-4 half, but falls to Trout. So 7-5. And yeah, I'm feeling, I mean, this is deja vu.
Yeah. Counter-Strike and Steve really putting in the work on those rifles. So we'll see what the Titans bring to the table for their T half. We saw the sort of pace that they like to play at.
And Rye's got to find some way to rally the troops here.
Yeah, the pressure has to be mounting. That first map kind of should be an expected loss, but Mirage, undefeated. This can't be the first.
Oh, and it just kills through the smoke. Okay. That prompts something for the Decoys. Makes them feel a little bit more confident. But this B site has already fallen. Now Trout, that's a good shot. Kiddo's here, though. Falls as well. So Trout just putting on quite a show. Now Michael Sark, though. We saw, what was a 1v4 last time from the Tadpole Titans. Now this would be a 1v5.
Trout and Rye are low. Michael could make this interesting.
Crossfire's there. Surely there's no way. Okay, the footsteps are heard. Sark. Okay, finds a little bit of damage, so all these players are going to be slightly low, but it's not going to matter. And you know what? It did get a little interesting there. Reprise down to 2 HP. Rest of the players all dead to headshots, but that is a tall order.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
Lots of damage, but
all you got to do is get a couple of body shots and then 3 headshots, and you win the round.
just that easy.
Yeah, it's that easy. Just come on. No bomb plant either. Does force FRG onto Glocks.
MT, one of the heavier hitters on the Decoy squad. Up to the plate to defend its A site.
Oh, saw Steve playing here just last half.
This can get a little spooky against pistols.
FRG slow rolling this too.
Yeah, FRG just trying to see what
There they go.
rotations they can draw. Oh, and they're not going to clear it. Kiddo walks by. Bomb plant's going to go down. Empty. Needs to find something. Only finds one from that position. The Glocks making things a little worrisome. Kiddo, though, with this M4, hand it over.
Now,
Courtesy of Nempty. Bomb. Okay, bomb does not go down. Empty. Just
Ties
a lot
up.
of targets. A lot of targets on the on the plate.
So now the Titans finally on solid footing with their eco, bringing out the AKs. Now they have some options to work with. In the window smoke come in.
AKs in this smoke. Oh my god, they are buddy. Steve. Let's find that kill. Now, Nempty is also close here. Maybe Steve not expecting another player playing this close.
Nope.
Doesn't thoroughly clear it. Counter-strike.
And this window's going to be heard.
Showing off the movement of Recruit. Oh, and that nade. That's a good nade. Out of Trout.
Empty kind of playing back on this A site.
Again, missed window jump. Come on,
And
Counter
Rex
Strike.
knows they're
go
here.
for it. Yeah, go for it a third time. Come on.
Always the charm.
Third time's the charm.
Third time's a
Come
charm.
on.
But instead, they slow roll it up con. No one's actually watching this either, so this could get dangerous. Rye goes down. Empty, good for one. Needs a lot more. Little bit of a crazy spray there. Awesome. Now Trout swinging out. Does find the kill onto Kiddo. It's a 2v2. Both of these players have kits. Sable's on 29 HP. Trout not able to find the swing. Oh, and it's all down to reprise on 1 HP. The spam comes through. Sable with a 4K to put 8 on the board for FRG.
Oh, yeah.
She is putting herself back on the board.
Shout out to Sable. So with the full buy, the Frogs back to winning.
Yep, back to winning.
You got to look at this here too. Nan's on 3 MB9s here.
Yeah, not looking great. There's a half buy. Gonna save for some weapons for
Oh,
next
that's going
round.
to force this player under about.
Whoa. Okay, Molly does a lot of damage here onto Nempty, and they know exactly where Nempty's playing. There is no escape.
Into T spawn.
They just know he's sitting there.
Oh, nade. Yeah, that's going to do it.
They gotta be careful about this TK flank. From ramp.
Oh, TK's good for one. TK looking for more. Not quite finding it against Kiddo. But the real action's going to be going down on B.
You get this for free.
And that's going to be all she wrote. 9-7.
The Decoys should be able to afford a buy into this next round. Should be our first true rifle round of the half. Some low util though. Only some nades. Trout and TK have something planned with those nades.
Oh, Counter-Strike. Going to be close here. Okay, does find the kill onto Rye. Rye trying to play a little aggressive, catch somebody off guard, but Counter-Strike does come out on top.
4v4 already. 30 seconds into this round.
Molly's not going to spread. So Trout does get the kill. Pushes through apps.
They're not going to expect an empty.
There's an empty now activating. Finding one. He's now reswinging, looking for the second. Oh, Michael Sark on 16 HP. A close spray.
Oh.
Now Steve good for one. Reprise not able to turn in time. Both these players are extremely low for Tadpole Titans.
Steve has the bomb as well. Is Steve going to B?
Michael Sark needs to make a dangerous cross.
Oh, he's not.
Oh, and TK
so low.
turns. Okay, makes the turnaround. And that's going to be 8. Picked up. So an 8-9 scoreline. This is looking very good for the Decoys to come back.
And there is an argument for OT here. It is a back and forth
Argument
round.
for 3 maps.
The Tadpole Titans,
That's what the
though,
Decoys want.
Yeah, they want to shut this down before it goes to 3 maps or OT.
Titans gearing up for an A hit. Big damage on the kiddo in Counter-Strike. The smokes are coming in. Here comes the hit. It's
Now
Nempty.
everything is starting. Nempty jumps up, gets killed by a blind Steve.
Almost some team damage there from the Frog stuff from Sable.
Team Decoys kind of struggle with these retakes. You got to deal with this one.
Oh, reprise good for 1, but runs into 2 more players. And Rye actually gets 1 as well there. Oh, shot
my
from Counter-Strike.
Ooh.
4 kills, 4. Great. Or 3 great headshots there.
Oh, and you know that VC is hype right now.
That got a little crazy. 23 and 12. That is the first from Counter-Strike. And the second, so 2 headshots, but 2 very clean ones at that. Good adjustment. And, man, like no bullets left in that gun either. Makes it sing either way.
Now it's Counter-Strike's turn to go absolutely insane on this map too.
That nade, not gonna connect.
Under back molly ain't gonna find anything either.
Trout here is on an MP9. So is Rye. So, really, that's what they're relying on to make this round possible. Trout could get caught off guard. Oh, does make it out. Oh, and TK gets a little aggressive. Sable finds that. They are just all over this A site. The frogs are here, and they are fragging.
Nempty's just hiding.
It's
He's
free.
sussed out. That's going to be 11 for the Titans.
And the Decoys are not going to have an incredible buy next round either. They'll have something, but
Do I go for a backstab here to try to get a gun off him? Or
surely just save. I mean, because you're saving the MP9, the armor, the kit, smoking a flash. Just to potentially upgrade to an AK, risk reward is just not there.
I'm gonna hunt for this too.
Maybe they'll give it Ryan AK. Steve's first up. Goes down, but the trade comes through.
Oh.
That's the low player, Sable, finding 3 in that round. Sable's starting to come back on this leaderboard.
IGL's putting up multi-kill rounds.
Oh I mean, I'm looking over and I'm seeing Counter-Strike sitting at 25 and 12.
I feel like FRG should get 12 and then just let him go for 30. Just let NAN have a free round and let your man.
2.08 KD, and Trout trying to keep this Decoy squad alive. Finally, a timeout being called, but it was a little late.
They are dead broke here.
I mean, do you force back into this?
Position.
Try and
push this up.
stop
mid.
12. That's the discussion coming through right now. Rye does buy down. Hang on. I think there's a force happening.
Hold on here.
There's the second timeout. FRG did call a timeout there. Immediately after the Decoys.
Try to rally the troops, make sure this gets done cleanly. So the Decoys choosing to force.
And yeah,
Hoping to see some sort of coordinated plan here from the Decoys on this force. Try to get something done, some sort of map control.
And this is really for all the marbles. If you lose this round, that's 12. And you're stuck on pistols.
Is electing to not play for last year the right call?
I don't know. So far, I'm going to say no.
This gets if FRG finds an opener here, this round might be as good as done, and that could mean this game is as good as done.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with the no. This is not the move here. This pushes you into a really bad position, but TK is trying to make an argument for it, trying to shut us up. And Reprise finds one as well. So Steve, a lot of places to look. And hang on a second, this force spy This force spy is looking actually good. It's all down to Counter-Strike, the top frag, a 1v5. This would be for a 30 bomb. And for
anybody
12.
could do it. It's this guy.
This would be madness. There's surely no way. The footsteps have been heard, and yeah, that's Trout. Okay. Trout with a picked up AK. Oh, Nempty trying to find the movement. Doesn't find the AK, though. I don't even think needed to jump up on the van there.
Another FRG timeout coming in. Asking themselves, what happened? Now the Decoys have the AKs. We'll see if they can really make them sing this round. Find some headshots.
Gotta be.
Your line.
Yeah, I'm the one who says something about guns singing.
Yeah, stolen.
Yeah.
My thing now.
Really stealing my line.
Yeah, well.
9-11. That is the score line. That's the score line right now.
Still got a little enthusiastic, man.
That's the score line. Trying to fill the time. Trying to fill the dead air. That.
Interesting way to fill it.
Yep.
There's another joke there, but I am not trying to get Twitch TOS.
Nope. TSA, leave us alone. And Counter-Strike,
fast.
not leaving the Decoys alone. They want to go fast.
Oh, he does it
there! Second. And Steve finding a third. And oh, man. Oh, hang on. Reprise finds one through the smoke.
This is doable.
2v4, well, I don't know if doable, maybe not the right word, but a slight opportunity has presented itself.
The door is a little cracked open.
The door's unlocked.
Yeah.
The deadbolt has been removed.
Wait.
Trout
Okay, we're back.
Reprise, hang on. Okay, now it's a Reprise 1v2. The molly's gonna go down on the bomb. That just
No smoke.
forces Reprise to sit
There's
on
not
this
gonna be
bomb
time.
as it goes down. Hang on, Reprise actually might be able to make it out with this AK, which could be big for the eco. Drop over to Nempty.
I think he does.
Oh, 1
he
HP.
does!
1 HP. Okay. Reprise.
What?
Why is that so hype? Reprise does stay alive with the AK. That's a drop over to an empty. So everybody's going to have a gun going into this round.
If he is one step behind that there, he is dead.
That's nuts. That's actually so crazy.
9-12. Or 9-11.
One more to close it out for FRG. The Decoys, they can make a case here. They have the weaponry. They have the util. They have the op.
Kiddo already down to 80 off of a nade. And the Decoys, the pressure is all on you. And the pressure is all on Empty, crumbling under the weight of Counter-Strike's bullets. Reprise with the op.
Oh, and he hits
finds
the window
one.
jump for once.
And I mean, the Decoys are really trying to keep this competitive. It's a 3v3. Make it a 3v2 off of Reprise. Nade could have done damage, and Kiddo is handed a kill.
Yeah, this B side is open. And the bomb is just running. On the back of Sable.
And Kiddo is still... Oh. Kiddo is still
and this
just
is free.
a thorn in the side, and Reprise, it's a 1v2. You have the op, but saving is not an option here. And this is Tap's going to come through, and that is going to be the game. And the grand finals handed over to FRG, the 7th seed. Oh,
That's insane.
no 30 bomb for Counter-Strike, but I'm sure they're happy either way.
God, what a game.
I mean, I'd
Yeah,
be happy.
no joke. Wow.
Maybe I'd be asking for a replay, a redo. I want 30. Go another round. Play out. Is play out on?
One more.
Turn it back on.
But man, I mean,
Yeah,
what a
big
grand
props.
finals. What a finals right there. Upper bracket. Then that seals the deal. The Decoys now are sent down to the lower bracket. They have to win that game, and then they get a rematch against FRG. Is that correct?
If they win that, yes, they will rematch FRG in the finals.
The actual grand finals. This is their upper bracket finals, so season is not quite over for the Decoys yet. And FRG still have another game to play.
And we've got 2 other games happening right now to determine the seeding for brackets next match, which will either serve the victor of it could be anyone here. Considering both these maps are going to go probably 1-1, AG actually might be able to close this out on Ancient here, up 8-6 on Greenhouse.
The Mulligans are looking good to remove the Roombas in this. Well, it says Anubis, but the picture says Train. So I'm not sure which map that's actually on. But either way, I think, I mean, out of these teams, who would you like to see face the Decoys in this lower bracket final that we have? When is that? Is that Thursday?
Tuesday. Or Thursday. But yeah, today's Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Today's Tuesday. So yeah. So Thursday would be the lower bracket
Yeah.
finals.
Oof. I think this really depends on how these final matches go, because all these teams can. I mean, I'd love to see. I would love to see AG make this run. Is gonna be getting through ATO being the task is the question, because that lower bracket grand final is gonna be on Tuesday next week. So round 3 gets played on Thursday, and I mean, it could be anyone. It's tight. It always has been, and you know, it's just one of those divisions where it's hot. Like, you're gonna stay hot.
Yeah.
And honestly, if there's anyone proving that right now, it is FRG.
100%. They, I mean, 7th seed taking down now
1,
the
2,
first,
and
second,
3.
and 3rd. Yeah, that is a statement. And now the question is, they get a break. Can they keep the momentum going after this break? Can they really keep things? I mean, that was the issue that we saw with the Decoys, right? They seemed a little bit cold. They hadn't played in, what did you say? It was 5 days?
4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days. And I mean, what, the FRG, they get an even longer break, correct? They don't play until next Thursday?
They're not going to play until the 24th, I believe.
Yeah, so they have quite a long break then. 9 days. So yeah, next Thursday. And the question is, can they keep up the momentum?
And
Yeah,
make
that's
sure
a big
everyone's
question.
in your server and Puggin. That's a big thing. I know FRG has actually had a little bit of a problem with is getting all 5 of them. So that's going to be an interesting way to see how 9 days plays.
And I mean, going off of that, the Decoys now, NAN, they're faced with a challenge. Back into lower bracket, backs up against the wall. They cannot drop a game from this point on, but there's other hungry teams out there that are looking to stake their claim in the grand finals match against FRG. Gentlemen, any closing words for us?
I would only say 2. FRG up.
FRG up. Rob, any closing words?
Great showing from FRG. All had so many individual moments, so many great plays that really brought them across the finish line, really. And
100%.
I think they were the better team.
100%. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been King Willie. I've been joined tonight by DRX Code, aka Rob, and Revamp, aka Rex. I'm still going to be King Willie the next time I cast, and these guys will still be Rob and Revamp. Thank you so much for joining us this upper bracket grand finals. FRG came out on top. Go post it in general right now, FRG up. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.